What is something in the world that you can admit to being a bit of a snob about?
Oh, great question.
This
I
is the only
think
kind we ask, my friend.
airplane etiquette.
That's a great thing to be a snob about, dude.
Oh, man.
Hey, we were flying. We had just done when we were young 3 nights in a row, and I sat next to this guy. He was in the middle seat and took up all the space. So here I am. I'm stoked to go open a great show, and I knew that the night that we were playing was sold out, and we were like, let's go. We're all excited. We get on the plane, and I have to sit kind of like this the whole time because he had his elbows out, his legs were open. So I just kind of sat there. And then when he moved his elbow, I put my elbow there, and then he kind of didn't fight it. And then I reached to put something in my bag, and he took the armrest back. But like wide and open legged, and like it was wild. It's like, hey,
I don't
we're
like
all.
that drives me nuts.
It's nuts.
Everybody
It is so
stands up.
wild.
When you get the dashers, I turn to him. I'm like, no, it's cool. I just wanted to hang out here all day too.
Yeah. Now, are you the type of person that will say something, or are you the type of person that's like, God damn it, and you just kind of deal with it?
I kind of just deal with it. I don't really feel like going like. Then they get upset. Now you're in it, and it's just
Yeah, and you can't go anywhere because it's a flight.
yeah.
Can't escape.
Or you're gonna see them at what do you call it? The baggage claim.
Right, the baggage.
carousel
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, it's just annoying. And then you come on a podcast and you bitch about it here. So
I actually just went through the seat hog thing, and what I've learned is two things. One, if they're a spread legger or an elbow over the armrest, you just lean on it, and they'll kind of, most people get uncomfortable with it,
Right.
And well, that was the thing. So
move.
Our legs were touching, and so I opened my legs, and I was like, okay, well then we're just gonna lean on each other. And I'm thinking at some point, like I'm okay. I mean, I did MMA for a while and jiu-jitsu and stuff, so I'm a lot more comfortable with close contact than most. So I'm thinking
rolling around. Yeah,
at some point, yeah. At some point, he's gonna move his leg, and he didn't, and I was like the craziest thing ever. I'm like, I guess we're touching.
It was like he was peacocking a little bit.
My guy eventually put his foot on my foot.
Ooh.
And it was probably about 30 to 40 seconds, right? And in real time when it's happening,
right,
that's an eternity. So I kind of looked over to him, and then I looked back, and then I looked again, and then I looked back, and then I just did this flutter thing with my foot, and he jumped so high. He was just like,
oh, he thought he was on the seat.
He thought it was on the seat. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just no spatial awareness.
Yeah.
Spatial awareness, nowadays. A little bit of etiquette, goes a long way, I think. So
I'll say something to the people if they put their foot underneath the seat that's in front of me.
Yeah.
Like I've had one of those.
Sucks.
And like I sat down and I had a guy that put his foot over on that side and his legs were spread. And like I let it go for about like until we started like takeoff, right? And then I just turned to him and I was like, "Hey, man, what you doing?
Yeah,
what are we doing here, man?"
How did that go?
He was like, "What?" And I was like, "You're like," I was like, "Are we doing this? Like, come on." And then he moved his foot, and I was like, "All right, brother."
I've asked somebody for $20. I said that this part of my seat is going to cost you about $20. If you didn't buy my seat, you can't sit in my seat.
Right.
Hey, that's a good point.
I like that one. I like that one.
And so they moved pretty quick, I guess, right?
Yeah, and the rest of the flight was super awkward. It was awesome.
I think if you're comfortable in the awkward space, I think I'd be a lot more vocal. Sometimes I'm just like, you know what, it's not worth it. Let's just get on with it. Yeah. I don't need
like
the
that
trouble.
a lot.
I want the issue. Yeah.
Yeah, this was an East Coast flight. Like if it was cross country, I'd probably think twice about bringing it up that early in the flight. But going to Florida or somewhere.
I'll deal with the armrest people in the middle because I also have that kind of like, all right, if I have a window, then I have the lean and I have one armrest. You can have two armrests. You're good.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I don't worry about the armrest,
but it's the leg. It's the leg thing. I'm like, dude,
I'm gonna pass the arm.
Come
I'm
on,
a
man.
past the armrest person because if your elbow is in my rib, no.
Yeah, it's a
That's the
little much.
thing. I think we all get one. And you can all have one scoot. I have my outside one. You get this one. Guy by the window gets this one. I think we can, there's a way to be that we can all kind of coexist. You know what I mean? We're not in a living room either. It's not going to be the most comfortable thing ever. So, you know.
I think my new tactic is I'm just gonna start asking them about themselves. Because nobody wants that. And I'll just do that. I'll do that until they kind of like turn away from me to get away from me.
Right, the body
Yeah.
language changes.
And then I will have won. Because I don't mind the awkward that I create.
When
I
you're
like that.
I can. So
Yeah.
if someone's in my spot, I can just be like, "So where you going?
Why? Where you from?
Tell me everything.
Business or pleasure?
Family
that.
dynamic, like, yeah.
Do you
Would
speak
you
to your
like to
mother?
share an earbud?
We can listen to the same thing. We can share.
Yeah,
some
I mean, we're
headphones.
sharing a seat. Why not an earbud?